One of the things that we are passionate about at Church on the Move is reaching the next generation. We put a lot of focus on helping your kids and teenagers grow in their relationship with Jesus, whether it's here at church in one of our kids or teenage environments, spending a week at our summer camp, Dry Gulch USA, or being a part of Lincoln Christian School. One of the things that we are passionate about at Church on the Move is reaching the next generation. We put a lot of focus on helping your kids and teenagers grow in their relationship with Jesus, whether it's here at church in one of our kids or teenage environments, spending a week at our summer camp, Dry Gulch USA, or being a part of Lincoln Christian School.
Something very important to remember in platform ministry is that God has called us in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, that we are to show forth the praises of God, which means that 50% of what the people experience in the congregation as we lead them in worship is not only what they hear, but what they see. So 50% is what they're hearing, but another 50% is what they see. So it's really important that we show forth the praises of God, not only sing forth the praises of God.
Facial expressions are a huge part of your body language while worshiping. Many times, facial expressions can communicate the wrong message to the congregation. Your face may be saying something different than what your heart is saying. Sometimes we may come across as looking mad or angry. We may be in a serious moment and focused on the Lord, and we do not realize that our facial expression has become tensed. Remember to relax your facial muscles. Most of the time, you should have a pleasant look on your face or even a full-on smile. Smile, but don't look like you're trying to smile. It may look like your smile is forced. Smiling is wonderful, but if you plaster it on and it never changes, it doesn't look real. You must be careful to always make sure that your eyes are open and alert. However, there is a point when being too alert can look forced or overly dramatic. Here you can see a good example of what your eyes look like when you are squinting or are not opening your eyes enough. This is a natural facial expression when showing you are trying to concentrate on the Lord, but it appears as closed off and distant from the congregation. At the other extreme, many will open their eyes too wide and overcompensate in their actions. This appears as being very forced and not genuine. The best way to make sure that you don't appear bored, tired, dramatic, or contrived is to simply worship from your heart. Let what you feel on the inside be displayed on the outside.
One of our most common tendencies is keeping our eyes closed for too long. This can be very challenging as it's a natural expression during worship, but we really have to work on it because this too makes us seem closed off and distant from the congregation. The best solution is to simply open your eyes while you worship. You can close them some, but don't keep them closed for long periods of time. If video cameras are used during a service and you can see yourself on the screen, make every effort not to look at yourself on the screen. And especially be sure not to change the way you are expressing worship just because now you know you're on the screen projected for the whole congregation to see. Although it can be distracting, try your best not to look.
When it comes to platform presence, just be yourself. The important thing is just allowing what God's doing on the inside to come out for others to see.